is actually a server, so that is a private server owned by crazy enough to give me a pointy sword. I was crazy enough to give you a pointy sword. Well, come on now. So I did some changes, Lala, since the last time you were watching. I'm building a Hobbit house, so on a private server that a friend of mine owned. They have it's a group called Mafia Scum. It's actually forums that they do. It's a forum game based on Mafia, I guess, game. I never really played it, but a friend of mine who's from Belgium, he's brought me into it and got me onto their server. So ever since, I've been playing with them. But this is a private server. It's just kind of a kitchen sink type pack. Unfortunately, it's not that aggressive. But I wanted to start building a Hobbit house. So this is what I did here. This is the outlining area, front of the Hobbit house. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it took a little time, but you know, I think it works out. I like the way the look of the overlay. Yeah, I changed the roof a little bit. I made a little bit up here so that it's a little bit of a ledge, but I also added this over here. I added a window, which we're going to build another room into. So eventually this whole area down here and here will be covered. There will be rooms throughout, and then there will be a room. This is going to be like my bedroom. Oh, thanks, Sil. I appreciate it. I've done this design once before, but not in a modded. It was in vanilla, and so there's a lot of things that a few things I changed with it. The door itself, obviously using carpenter's blocks, because you have that, you know, the Tolkien Bilbo Baggins house had a round green door, so I said, you know, why not? I wanted to do a round door. So, and then using micro blocks here, I was able to get a really nice windowsill. And this thing I'm gonna replace, because there's another mod in here that does it provides like gardening stuff. The girl who owns the server likes having a bunch of different options to make things look really nice. So the main mods I've used for this design are micro blocks, carpenter's blocks, chisel, and I think that's it, because the windows are chisel and some of the steps are chisel. But eventually what we're going to do is we're going to kind of build up this whole area here, make this look a little nicer, and then on the inside, yes, a personal shire for myself. But what I wanted to do is I'm actually on a mountain. So if we go into the map, the map's not going to jump. There we are. I'm actually on a mountain biome from Biomes of Plenty, and then it's the rainforest that I'm in here is actually connected to this, so it's pretty level. But this island right here is what we're going to focus on. I'm actually going to, once I build the Hobbit house, that's just going to be the base. Underneath it, and then a bridge out to that island is going to be the I guess the area where I want to run through some of the mods. So I know a lot of times you have mod packs where you have a lot of things you touch on small amounts, right? You know, because that's what the packs do. They only want to get you to a little bit of Thaumcraft, a little bit of Britannia, to get to the main goal of whatever the pack is. But a lot of times people don't run through the actual mods themselves to the full extent. So what I want to do is over here on this island, I'm going to clear this whole thing out, just hollow the whole bloody thing. And I'm going to make some areas for Britannia, for Thaumcraft, and a few others. We have RF tools in here as well. And what I'm going to do is I'll make areas for them, and then once each area is finished, I'm going to run through each type of mod. So from nuts to bolts, right? I'm going to go through Britannia, nuts to bolts, Thaumcraft, nuts to bolts, you know, from start to finish, you know, because again, a lot of people, oh, thanks, Lola. A lot of people don't go through those mods often. They only get snippets of it, whereas there's so much to those mods. But you know, I thought it would be a good idea because a lot of people, again, a lot of people who are broadcasting are doing a lot of just mod packs, which is cool, and I like that. But you kind of miss the whole flavor of the mod itself. Hello, wifey. He's in there. Okay, am I loud? Well, I'm always loud, so that's okay.
Okay, but I put you in there.
Want to wave hi?
No.
No, you don't. She doesn't want to wave hi.
You look like crap.
You look beautiful.
I look like death. Like
Did you want to see?
See, no one wants
No. Did you see the picture I finished with Owen?
No. Did you put up the death picture? That's
Boom!
terrible.
Is
Our
that
baby does not look like
Our baby
that.
does not look like that. No, it does not.
Awful.
But it's like when he wakes up and he's like interrupts. All right.
He smiles when he wakes up. There's no wow.
I'll never hear when he's smiling.
No.
All right.
Look like that.
Oh, Sil waved hello. My wife is. She claims she looks like she's the living death, but she doesn't. She never looks like the living death. Don't let her fool you. Mrs. I like that. Lala said you're Mrs. 42. How about that? You'll take it. Okay, she'll take that, Lala. She likes that. Mrs. 42. Oh, hey, Missy. Oh, from the outside, sure. So this is what I have right now. And if you like the music, the guy who actually does it is Kevin McNeilin. He actually can. He actually does royalty-free music. Oh crap! Let me get this out of the way fast. I need more spruce for the inside. So this is the house on the outside. I did a door like the Bilbo Baggins house. So if I close it using carpenter's blocks, and again micro blocks for the windows from the windowsill, and then once this damn tree gets out of the way. I trimmed it specifically today because I have to go back to work so tomorrow. So it was getting a little bit out of whack, Missy. So and Mrs. 42 enjoys it as well. So all right, so the full house without the tree there, obviously, as you can see that there's the outlining of the door, but then there's also like the side windows like they have. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's a. I was telling Sil and Lala before. I've done this kind of build before, only in vanilla. So I wanted to get do something in modded because I've never done a design like this in modded before. So it's a pretty cool looking design. I'm pretty happy with what I came up with. I haven't done anything with the inside though. That's what we're gonna try to do today. So I need that spruce I just got because I have a kind of an idea what I want to do, and it's gonna be about a 4x7 rooms on each side, and then right here, if you look at a Hobbit house in the Tolkien craft, or you watch the Hobbit, they have those round doors too inside, just the throughways to the rooms. So I want to do that here as well, but I have to dig the rest of this out. And then the other thing I need to figure out, and maybe you guys can help me, is what can I put in these rooms? So it's something I gotta figure out. There's a lot of mods in this pack. I can show you. Let me see. I don't have administrator rights to this server, so everything I do here is going to be me having to build this. So there's a lot of mods in this pack, as you can see. There's blood magic, Britannia, big reactors, a lot of things in here. So, but I think one room I want to put Tinkers in because I think that kind of fits with the Hobbit type theme. So I think that would probably be a good idea. And then I was thinking maybe some sort of item sorting system because I don't have any place to store my items. I have a chest out front, and this is my chalice of stuff. So But there's a lot of things I need to, I can, rooms to build, but, you know, and this is my only storage area right now, so. Alright, I need some more spruce. So I'm gonna put down another tree. Oh wait, I have the trees already up here. Get that to grow. You know, I got to get a better way of notifying me of what's going on, because I know two things just happened in the background. I think it may have been a hosting. Oh, thank you, Lala. A basement for storage. You know, Karam, that's actually not a bad idea. I like that idea. Well, I don't know. You know, there was a mod that I tried to get. The girl who actually runs these servers for the Mafia ScumPack. The pack is called ScumPack, and if you want to actually get the pack, I think I may have put it in the description. If not, let me know. I can type it into the thing. No, actually, I think there's a command for it. If you do pack, you could see a link for where the pack is. And all you would need to do if you wanted to try this out is go to, I guess, what is the client that we have here? I'm using, I forget what this is called, actually. I don't know why I can't remember what it's called. One second. It is... Oh, multi-MC. Yes. That is the pack, is what I'm using. So if you wanted to actually go and get this pack, it's out there. The instructions are there, and it's a pretty good pack. It is a kitchen sink pack if you wanted to do something with this pack. But you know, there was a mod that I was trying to convince ETL, the girl who runs these servers, to put in, and it all had to do with brewing. You could do sake, you could do beer, you could do wine. It was really cool, but she decided that she didn't want to put it in. Next time, because this is the 5th version of this pack, so she actually there will be you know, additional packs going forward. Alright, so I got rid of the rain, and no, that didn't grow. But you know what? I have that spruce. I'm gonna use the chisel because I need the wood planks. Alright, and I still have some of those. Alright, let's get, I thought I had some oak here. Well, the last time I do have oak. It's probably in the bag. Yes, oak. That'll be good. Alright, where did I put, there it is, okay. And since we're gonna need a lot of this, I'm gonna, well, I think this is the same thing now, right? Yeah. Put that there. Grab. Alright, I think I like that pattern. Okay, let's see here. So I want these. Oh, you know the wood I am missing? I need dark oak. You know, I guess I can go look for that in a little bit. Alright, let's see. How am I going to do this? Well, first, I think I'm going to do oak here. I want to give it a little bit of a variety of color. I mean, with the chisel mod, you can do so much with the chisel mod, and I really enjoy like messing with it. You know, I need a mattock, but I don't have one. I have some tools. I built if you look at some of the other highlights that I have, you can actually see that some of the other buildings we've done in here. My friend Gabe Gonzo, who actually does stream as well, he and I were building a city in the sky. He is taking that project over, so it leaves me free to build this out here and do a few things that I've been interested in trying for a little bit here. Alright, you guys can let me know what you think of the combination of the wood here. I kind of like the light with the dark. I think it looks nice. Alright, I'm going to need some dirt and some grass because we're not going to want to be able to see this from the outside. And I think I have a whole ton of dirt in here somewhere. Let me go look. I have... Yeah, I've got a ton of dirt. And I got some grass blocks here that I can actually let it get... Okay, so I want to cover this up because I don't want anything to be seen on the outside. I'm going to leave this bare for now because I don't know what I'm going to do in the back. We'll cover this up a little bit. I'll have to make... The big challenge is then trying to make this look like a mountain. So I'll put the grass block here. It has to look like a hill, right? Because hobbits, they build everything in the hills. You know, which is what they, you know, the hill houses. Alright. And KRM, thank you again for the follow. I'm not sure how I missed the notification on that, but it's much appreciated, sir. Or, madam. It's tough to tell online, but thank you again for the follow. Alright. Okay. I think, yeah, that'll be good. Get this dirt out of here. I'm gonna get another grass blocks or two. This one has silk touch on it, so that'll work out really nicely. Alright, and I want this 4 by 7, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think we're going out to here. Oh! I ran out of spruce. Well, that sucks. The tree pop yet? Oh, what perfect timing. Thank you, tree. I don't think it's going to be enough to get me all the way through, but, and I'm out of bone meal, and that's really annoying. Well, I have 2. You know what? I'm going to plant this tree here. I'm going to bone meal this one. I'm going to hope it pops and... No. Failed. Alright. That's okay. Well, let's get this spruce. Maybe I'll be able to finish it off. Maybe I won't. Let's get... Again, we're using the smooth spruce planks. Yeah, the only problem with this door is that with this carpenter's block wedge, sometimes if you don't walk straight through the center, you kind of get stuck on the edge. So, like, yeah, so it lifts you up. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's not too bad. Could be a lot worse. You know, I'll put some dirt down here because, you know, I don't want to waste the resources I have. Normally I would put, like, something a little more stronger, like brick, but... Okay. So that's the same. So what do you guys think this is a good look there? I might... Yeah, let's go with it for right now. Oops, not yet. I will need that. You know what, once if I use that, that'll actually cut down everything. So, don't want that. Damn it. Really? Okay. Alright, so this looks pretty good. Except for all the block misplacement. So I need to figure out where I want to put the room for tinkers. I'm thinking back, not here. I might make this into like what looks like a study. Oh, you like the... Okay, cool. You like the combination. And I'm going to do dark oak for the floors, which I actually don't know if I have any dark oak. I was thinking about using the Thaumcraft wood, but it's so dark, and the actual the comparison of it. And no, it's in the bag, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go here. Yeah, the great wood logs. They're so dark. You can't. It's just very dark. It's actually quite annoying. Hey, perfect timing. I was wondering if that was gonna go. For some reason, 2 trees popped on the left, and this one didn't go. So I was. Yeah, and I thought the music was appropriate for Hobbits. I went and looked for like Celtic type music, so I thought it was pretty appropriate. But if it's too slow, just let me know. I can definitely change it. I have some other things. All right, I'm gonna get rid of this block. I'm gonna plant another tree because we are gonna need. There's the trees. We're gonna need more spruce, but you know what? I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need that dark oak. Now I don't know. Do you guys know if I plant a regular dark oak sapling, if it's gonna give me dark oak, or is it going to just give me regular oak? That's the question of the day. I guess, you know, we could try it out and see what happens. I hope it doesn't give me regular oak. You know, I keep going to this thing thinking it has everything in it, but it really doesn't. I have a lot of stuff in here. So, all right, dark oak sapling. Give me regular oak. Let's clear the path for it. You know what? I'm gonna do this over here too, and we'll see what it does. Hopefully it does something. If it gives me like 4 saplings, then I can at least build a dark oak tree, and then go from there. Alright, so dark oak for the floor. I'm gonna use carpenter's blocks here, and this. So I'll go here, there. Is that right? I think so. Yeah. And then we'll have 2 entrances here. Oops. Get that out. Pick that up. And you know, we need to sleep because it's getting dark. Okay. Alright, so I need to... I think I'm going to make this room 4 high, though. So we'll do this, this. Oops. Get that out of there. I'm not using a pickaxe right now, so we'll just put that up there. One, 2, 3. Oops, damn it. What the hell? I'm running out of spruce again, though. I guess I could go see if I could find a somewhere. Oh man, he is awoken. My son has woken up, and I can hear him in the other room there. So this is when I use this. The beast has risen. He's not really a beast. My wife wanted me to point that out. What? Oh, nothing.